But first things first, starting off our morning here, checking out part 1 of season 15, Time for Tea. New Alice in Wonderland season here. Got 2 new season chapters to check out to start off our morning. Starting off first here with chapter number 1, Down the Rabbit Hole. We go down the rabbit hole ourselves and see what all is new here this season. Alright, our first race here is of course a guest race. You highlight a character there, Alice. Available on the premium track for the race pass there. Win the race, use manual boost for at least 10 seconds. Straightforward.
Now this is curious.
Let's see how your ability works. Chase the white rabbit. Cheshire cat appears above Alice's cart. The cat applies a random negative effect on the nearest cart around Alice. At the same time, Alice gains a random positive effect. There you go. Charged version, the white rabbit starts running in front of Alice's cart, leaving a trail behind. While Alice is following the trail, she gains a small stop speed increase, becoming invulnerable and immune to off-road penalties. It's actually kind of similar to effect from Hercules' Pegasus. Also has a passive ability where Alice gains increased top speed while driving on ground rails. Curious. I'd be curiouser.
I suppose adventure awaits.
Not gonna find it sitting on your hands.
Alright, places everyone, get ready.
I wonder which way I ought to go.
Let's chase that white rabbit. Don't know where the white rabbit went. I think we outraced him. Actually had a chance to play in this course this morning. It was the one they currently have highlighted for the time trial event for the weekend. There we go. Actually had a chance to see him this time. Doing nitro a little bit too quick at this experience level. Not even turns so quickly, he doesn't even get any recharge when I use the boost ability there. Curious. Time to keep in front of this guy.
Why, that was simply delightful.
Alright. First race under a belt. Crew shards there and upgrade coins. And we continue along here with the second guest racer, Jasmine. And available on the free part of the race pass there. Win the race, drift for at least 10 seconds.
I've flown a magic carpet. This should be easy.
Alright, her unique skill, Raja's Pounce. Jasmine calls Raja to aid her for a long period of time. He runs close to Jasmine and slashes at opponents, stunning them with his claws. Near Raja makes Jasmine invulnerable. The charge version, Jasmine calls Raj to aid her for a very short period of time. He runs ahead of Jasmine and slashes at opponents, stunning them with his claws. And Jasmine replenishes nitro fuel while Raj is unleashed. The major difference is whether you want Raj sticking close to you or rushing ahead of you, depending on how you wanted to target enemies, or similarly whether you wanted to maintain your vulnerability or generate nitro.
Does this thing have a cup holder?
Hey, is this a starting line or a mosaic?
This time, I'm winning the prize.
He's one of my favorite racers for the longest time. Almost got OP. Okay, I'm gonna try to get a race coming through here at some point this morning. Of course, guest racer events, I can't choose the racer, so. Oh, come on. Oof. Big problem here, King Candy. Alright, one more race done with the Latin racers, so that's his mission to worry about. And it takes us along here to stage number 3 now. Next guest racer here, the Queen of Hearts. Win and go through 8 speed pads.
What are you waiting for? I'm the queen!
Alright, Blind Fury. Queen of Hearts summons a wall of card soldiers to capture rivals. When another racer collides with a club, diamond, or spade soldier, you can gain a small amount of nitro. Oop, trying to see about cycle through, that's fine. And Queen, when 5 rivals are pardoned by the King of Hearts, the Queen loses her temper and Blind Fury and charges forward for a moderate amount of time. In the charge version, Queen of Hearts sends a card soldier in front of every rival to capture them. When another racer collides with a club, diamond, or spade soldier, the Queen gains a small amount of nitro. That's the same as the other, but by a different wall instead of a single card. 5 rivals are burned by the Queen of Hearts, and temper and Black Fury changes forward on amount of time. Kind of similar to how Maleficent's ability works.
Yes, my dear.
Just instead of lightning, it's card soldiers. Instead of turning into a dragon, it's Blind Fury.
I'm no slowpoke!
Let's see what you're all made of. I decree I shall win this race.
Instead, really had enough people crash, start auto driving there for the rest of it. Actually kind of reminds me a lot of Davy Jones's, Barbosa's zombie hands too, the way the cards all line up there enough. Blocks the road pretty nicely. Not sure what I'm doing.
Like I said, always are my ways.
I actually kind of like her charge ability is nice because it still targets other people on the track besides just the ones in front of her, and like lifts them, which will only target the people predominantly ahead of her. Cool. I think those races done, so I think those season missions alright. Now we take ourselves to stage number 4. Little chase, classic race, and our first of the Arby's challenges. In the race, wait, 5 manual boosts altogether. Okay. Plays whoever, so unless they're row peeps, still be back here somewhere. There we go.
This Space Ranger never gives up.
Operation Win This Race is on.
And the race is on.
How hard can this be?
Hi, everyone. Finish line, here I come.
One.
Here goes.
2. Actually burns through nitro pretty quickly, so
Just try
it's
it.
easy to multiple boost that way. 3. 4.
Out of my way.
5.
Let's do that again. Oh, dear. Watch this. Well, if it was ever a question.
There you go, Spencer. At least one race done there. Alright. Awards box here. Boop, boop. And continue along here to stage number 5. Time for tea. On the objects race, win and stay in the air for at least 6 seconds.
Let's get out of here and see.
Beauty and the Beast course, let's go with Beauty and the Beast Racer.
This way to greatness.
Hey! Unlocked it all yesterday? Nice. Hope you're able to enjoy them. Got a lot of nice racers from the Frozen series. Also his favorite because he's a speedster. I think he's the only one from that group that's a speedster. Yeah, Kristoff and Elsa are both defenders. And Anna is a trickster, and then of course Hans is a baller, so I think that's where it actually plays all off a lot for that reason, relative to the other racers there. Cool. We're having a fantastic Friday morning there, Night Reaper. See you again. Just starting off here doing the new season tour stuff for Alice in Wonderland season, so the first few races knocked out of the way, checking out the new guest racers and whatnot. This one's the first chapter. I haven't had a chance to do that one yet either. But we'll be getting to chapter 2 here later this morning too. So going down the rabbit hole, I guess the name of the chapter was. Actually going to be trying to check out the Sonic Racing Cross Worlds Open Network test here this morning too. I don't know how many people are interested in checking that out. Alright, about halfway through the first chapter here, on stage number 6, Mystery Race. Of course, we'll have some new crew shards there for Raja. I don't think I'll probably be able to get them all the way to level 100, but we'll see. Also, crew shards there for the new Alice in Wonderland characters. See what we managed to come up with here. I don't have anyone in particular I need to be focusing on race with, so we'll just kind of go through as I was next. Number of multiplayer events going on currently too, so get a little bit more of that done yet this morning, but we'll see what kind of time we find. You're better off waiting a bit to activate the shield, since only typical start invincible if you do the nitro boost. Reason to. Genuinely like Porky's ability to better in race cars and have a lot of instructions in them, but obviously this is the first chapter, so there's not usually too much I have to worry about for instructions this early on. It's chapter 5 problem. The upgrade coins.
Oh, this is happening.
Going down the list here.
Here we go.
Oh boy. Oh, a trailer for a new game that came out here recently. Hello.
Lovely day for a race.
Mythological horror game type thing, but done in the art style of a retro, a Willy type animation. I think it came out here yesterday. Seen it on the eShop as well. I don't recall the name of it, so it wasn't. I'm with keys. Best part about catching up people is a connection keys to the defender stats I have. Well, they don't have anyone to draft behind. Buying any mattresses this weekend? Big sales going on? Yep. I don't know that I plan on doing anything here for the Labor Day weekend. It's usually like, well, last gasp of summer here, so my folks like to head down to the beach and stuff, but this time of year, tried to actually do that for a live stream here the 1 year, and then it got postponed until later, and got postponed as well, but eventually got there. Saw the sandcastles. That's not till October. Alright, continuing along here to stage number 7, Chesire Chase. Next race, and our next Arby's challenge. In the race, we 9 drift boosts altogether. Okay. Don't have one in particular to play as, so we'll just keep going.
Time to race.
I don't have any of the Alice in Wonderland characters, or else it plays them. 3 here this season: Alice, Mad Hatter, and Queen of Hearts. But Mad Hatter should be the premium character for the next half of the season. So we swap out with Alice. So we should get the Queen of Hearts unlocked later in the season here, once we have a chance to go through chapter 5 and 6. But not sure what hit me. Apparently I crashed into something that was on the road. We'll guess that's what it was. I was gonna say, it's a pretty round track here. I like that drift-centric track that way. Like a merry-go-round. Minnie is a brawler of all things, which doesn't really suit her well, because her primary ability is more defense or speedster oriented. Creates a little aura shield, depending whether they're doing the standard or charge version. Applies either a nitro boost effect or a shielding invincibility effect, then targets any other racers that she comes into general contact with. Works nice in a team setting, but it doesn't benefit her brawler ability any. Because obviously if she's invincible and tries to like crash into people, then she makes them invincible too. And she's kind of an odd racer that way. She's not one of my favorites. Still nice to use in multiplayer for team racing, but that's about it. Alright. Shows there for Tweedledee and Tweedledum. And move on to stage number 8 now. Monochrome Bounce, last one standing. Win and stay in your slipstream for at least 10 seconds. I already played as Steamboat Yankee there, so let's see if we can find Pete, which I think Pete's the other way.
There be monsters.
There you go.
What do you want? Stay out of my way, see?
Yeah!
Time to ride. This can get bumpy.
I'm gonna win it all.
Now Pete's a brawler as well, but that makes sense because most of his skills predominantly grabs here. Shurikens and stuff are all going to be benefited from that class. Your nitro, whenever you knock down opponents, and then special abilities are both designed to, once again, knock down opponents. Getting all kind of screwy there in midair. First time chat. Hey! Hey there, Jimbo. It's pretty cool. Always happy to see. Yeah, welcome. Morning. Of course, happy Friday. I remember you from Steven's chat. I remember that properly. Strange man. If I don't remember that properly, it's fine. Or do you actually recognize you? Commented the one time I popped in with the raid. Really cool, nice thing that we do there. Or that I do. I have access to the notes, so it's easy for me. But yeah, we're playing a little bit of Disney Speedstorm this morning. It's to the start of the new season, so we got some races to do for me. New chapters they have for the wolves. Tour event that they do here. Welcome back, Jester. Esports Club. Broadcast Manager. Neato. I apparently missed out on whatever I was supposed to be doing for that other thing. Get myself distracted. Blew me. Slipstream. Okay, that was it. I can fix that. Cool. So it's kind of neat to find channels like that. There's a couple different ones like different dev companies and whatnot. They're all dedicated channel streaming and stuff. So Atari actually started one here recently, doing predominantly gameplay highlights of the upcoming PUBG game, PUBG 4D. So that kind of works similarly where they'll dedicate a person to work during the week to focus on the highlights of that. I'm staying back for too long to put anything. Oh, no one's slipstream here. It definitely sounds like an interesting job. Should be doing any like the commentary and stuff too, or just really focusing on keeping the stream up and running. I almost overshot it. I'm curious if I can get him going fast enough. Skip that second net. The typical esports game chat. League of Legends is one of the big ones then. A lot of them. We just like to focus on that, and Overwatch comes up quite a bit frequently too. That went better. Pay attention to what I'm doing. Marble Rivals. Need to learn research. Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea. If you played Overwatch, it's the same general vibe. Nice. So hope that works out for you. Fun to do anyway. Increase experience, college experience, memories, all that. It is. It's pretty neat. Hero shooter game. So if you're familiar with Overwatch, it's in the same general vein. We used to play a lot of Paladins ourselves, and that's again another game that's within that same general genre. Eventually, they stopped supporting the Switch version, and now overall high res has shifted a lot of their focus to Smite 2, so just not much that I get a chance to play the game anymore. But someday I want being able to check out some Marvel Rivals. Yep. Especially a lot of people, it's just like a cheap Marvel cash grab, or it's just like a cheap mobile game or whatnot. It's like, no, this is trying to do a lot for balancing and everything else. They do a lot of really weird stuff for like heavy community centric, meme whatnot for different emotes and costumes and stuff, which I think is more silly than anything. But otherwise, the gameplay seems to be pretty solid. Can't go on any F-bomb tirades. Right. Baby hippos. Yeah. Thing in Mythbusters about swearing and just brought that up, Jerry. Yeah. So we'll continue the races along here. Stage number 9. Jungle Detour. Fog Challenge. Win and use 6 skills. Sweet. See how rocket? It's no rocket. Heal, man!
Wanna play?
Are we gonna win this thing
I
or
actually thought it was amusing just how similar some of the characters on that game are to some of the other characters I recognize from Overwatch and Paladins. Rocket's almost like a spitting image of Pip from Paladins as far as the overall gameplay. Similar weapon, similar class.
Only one may win.
I'm gonna win. I can feel it in my code.
It would make adapting to the game a bit smoother for me if I ever had a chance to play it. Never know. Maybe eventually port a Switch 2 version, but I don't expect to see one magically pop up overnight. I had heard a lot of development companies were having a hard time procuring Switch 2 dev kits, which kind of, it was especially more indie companies from. Produce new content for the console here. I think Nintendo's focus is trying to get as many units out as they could to their primary third-party partners or Sega's, Namco's, that kind of thing. Obviously, as anyone has been trying to procure a regular Switch, there's a run on them, so I'm pretty certain that would have a similar effect on the production they had on the dev consoles and everything else, so it is what it is. Yeah, I had worked very briefly for a company that does little esports style tournament events. They've done one for the Navy MWR in this area for Clash Royale, a little mobile game, but that's the point. But they had also done one for that, and not in my area, but they had done some for Paladins, and they said they had build up. There's quite a lot of gameplay hype for all the folks that were participating and whatnot, so it's a relatively popular game for its niche group, as it was. There was no Overwatch in the scale of popularity, but I always enjoyed playing it. They picked it up when it first launched on Switch. They had a deal to grab it for early access, and they would permanent unlock access to all the heroes and stuff in perpetuity in the future, so got quite a bit of gameplay out of it in the time that we had a chance to play it. Alright, so moving along to stage number 10 now. Third RB's challenge, get that going. Main hall, color match race, win, use 5 charge skills. Straightforward. And get another Alice in Wonderland character here.
I've never felt. I'm a bona fide racing expert.
It's time.
I have to be family friendly, huh? Yeah, it's always important. I try to be on here, but there'll always be the occasional games where I'll get more frustrated than others. Just playing Final Fantasy 60 the other day and kept having to yell out that over and over again because it kept screwing with me with the different weird little loops that the bosses and stuff would suddenly throw my way in the middle of a fight. But like, I don't like this game. Recharge skills. 4. I think that was 5. Main concern with having played as a beast is that once he gets his special ability multiple times and it shifts his pickup, so I won't be able to do charge skills afterwards, but I didn't manage to grab it frequently enough to matter, so. Non-stop beast roar! I went the wrong way there. Did it again. Good time to learn then. So that takes care of the Arby's challenges then, so we'll keep moving along here. Did that finish? Okay, prize box here. 3 stars for Walrus and the Carpenter. It's fun. It's actually one of my favorite poems, I guess, from them. Some Wonderland books. They're all pretty silly. Continue along here with the mystery race. So it's number 11. So we'll have some more cruise shards to get for Raja. 3 for the doorknob. Build you into real dumb.
What are you staring at?
Wait to join you. Probably a little bit longer. Still got the rest of this chapter finished. One more race after this, and then we got chapter 2 still to look at. So I guess I'm probably right around 10.
Relax, honey. I just know I'm going to enjoy every moment.
Come to stare at the beast.
I'll probably try to give about an hour, I'm guessing, for Speedstorm NP in there. Check out some of the Sonic Crossworlds. Nothing network test here yet this morning. See how that stacks against some of the other racing games we regularly check out here. Seeing regular posts on X for the folks that have been checking out like the closed network test and whatnot earlier. But almost all of it's been heavily around the character interactions and not so much the gameplay element, which is, to be honest, the part of the game I have any concern with. Didn't really need to play as Beast over again, but then apparently didn't feel like changing characters.
What are you staring at? I will do my best.
It's time I took matters into my own deal.
Just cruising along until I saw someone I felt like playing along with here. There's Jester. Feel free to get started with your own races there, sir.
This track for sale, 'cause, I'm in the market.
Exactly. I don't mind his special ability. I don't often get a chance to really make use out of it in a race just because of how focused around being around other racers it is. With his standard version, as I mentioned there, Zinpancher's a chill mode, max relaxing. So if he were to pass other racers while doing speed boost, but I'm already ahead of everything, it's not doing anything. His charge version actually arranges them though, which in that case, if he gets passed by other racers, causes them to flare out and strike them. But both require him to have to be passing or passed by other racers, which, especially in these races, not going to get a chance to do very often. More competitive multiplayer space, but not so much these early speed season 2 chapters. Alright, Roger's crew shards. Come on. 86 more to go. Alright, so that brings us here to the end of the chapter here. Stage number 12, boss challenge. Tea Time Trials. Get that properly? Tongue twister. Tea Time Trials. There we go. It's gotta win the race. Pretty straightforward.
Always
Don't
happy
have
to
any
go on an adventure.
Wonderland characters unlocked, but we have
I understand.
Jasmine, so with the way they do the season tours now, they'll usually have one previous racer from one of the other seasons available along on the free track to get extra race shards for them.
I'm deciding my own
Dedicated
future.
new character on the premium track. Oop. Hard right. Pretty short circular track. Ooh. Got in too hard, missed the jump. Keep almost cutting in too hard there and going around the fence line, but there's no track there. Oop.
Exhilarating.
Need to play eventually on the mobile one just to see what the difference in the music is. Alright, that brings us to the end here, so we'll get some racer shards there for Jasmine. Some additional crew shards there. That unlocks Dodo actually. Not a prize to be won. Raid coins, some season coins. Oh boy! I don't know if I had anything needed to have fun to Noble this weekend. There we go. Bam! So that's one less chapter there that we have to work on. We'll be able to cruise by again here later this morning. Check out the next chapter yet. Chapter number 2, Journey in Wonderland. And we'll make our way through the first part of the House of Wonderland season. So we have some new stuff to eventually check out there. Chapter number 6. Bonus races to do. He needs a handful of racers to get started up, leveled up here yet, but I don't know how much progress I'll make on them, but we'll see what we can get done. Yeah, this is got that little, the hearts and everything else in the little smile grill on the front. That's pretty neat. I do like how distinct they try to make each of the different categories of racing vehicles there. It's typically each different group, like you can see with Alice and Mad Hatter, their basic build of the car is essentially the same, so it goes the same way with the Pirates of the Caribbean characters or any of the other groups, Frozen and whatnot. Distinct little details from each of the different ones. Of course, you start unlocking different colors and liveries and wheel bases and whatnot, then they start to separate a little bit more, but the base is usually pretty similar. But it looks like they'll have a Cheshire smile, so that's what's appropriate. But yeah, so we'll see what we can get done here. Along here later this morning. Move along in part 1 of season 15. Time for tea, Wonderland season.